The ferry to Elba takes an hour. Time enough to look forward to the beautiful beaches and crystal clear water. When you stroll through Elba's capital, Portoferraio, you'll find plenty to remind you that the island's most famous resident was Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon lived in exile in the Villa dei Mulini for 10 months in 1814 and 1815. A group of local history enthusiasts like to dress up in Napoleonic-era costumes for special occasions. They're proud that the former French emperor chose this island for his exile. As ruler of the tiny principality, Napoleon had 10,000 subjects and an army of 1,000 men.
In the few months that he was here, Napoleon managed to give the capital city, Portoferraio, an administrative structure and to unite the island as his little empire. He turned Portoferraio into a miniature Paris, and he also introduced court life here.
In 1815, Napoleon returned to France and tried to re-establish himself. That ended at Waterloo. Today, most visitors to the island are vacationers. Elba has large beaches, but also many small coves, accessible only by boat or long hikes. The island has about 200 beaches, no two of them alike. If you're lucky, you might find one just for yourself.
If you arrive after a long hike, you have the feeling of having truly accomplished something, like climbing a mountain peak. But of course, it's very nice in a canoe or on a ship.
If you're looking for a comfortable but nonetheless thrilling way to reach the top of Elba's highest mountain, take the cable car in Marciana in the northwest of the island. In just 20 minutes, it will take you to the peak of Monte Capane. At 1,019 meters, it's the highest point on Elba. Here, there's a view over the entire 27-kilometer-long island.
From here, you can see the Italian mainland, the Tyrrhenian coast with Piombino, the town closest to Elba. That's where the ferries set off for Portoferraio. They continue on from here to the island of Capraia, and from there you can see Corsica on a clear day.
Marciana Marina. A perfumer in the harbor town has made it his goal to capture the scent of the island with the perfume Acqua dell'Elba. Several shops here sell it as a souvenir. Tourists like the idea that they're taking a bit of the sea back home with them. And that's not just because of its color.
For our scent, we use only plants from the Mediterranean region, like curry plant, arbutus, also known as madrone or strawberry tree, rosemary, lavender, and many other indigenous plants. When we want to add the scent of the sea, there is the sea daffodil and seaweed, and then, of course, the sea breeze that transports delicate salty scents.
The town of Capoliveri on the south of the island is great for an evening stroll. Luciano Casini has operated his restaurant here for more than 40 years. He specializes in fish and seafood. Hardly surprising on an island.
Everything here is traditional. My menu's straightforward. Mostly I bake fish in the oven or barbecue it, and that's what people like.
After the heat of a summer day, the cooler evening hours are a pleasure on Elba. And you can count on the sun shining again and again throughout the high season in July and August.